right. So thank you, Ashley, for being with us today. I appreciate your volunteering to be part of our virtual job fair 2020 for Eastland-Fairfield. My name's Chrstine Boucher, and I'm the Business Partnership Coordinator for Eastland-Fairfield Career and Technical School. So tell me a little bit about yourself and the company that you're here to represent.
Well, my name's Ashley, and I've actually been with Igel less than a year. Our company is a heavy civil contractor in the Columbus area. We're actually not too far from your guys' career center. I've already visited, I think, once with my boss, Mary, and we met with the construction trades instructor. For like what we focus on as a company as far as services, that would be, we work with retention, earthwork, shoring, concrete and utilities, roller compacted concrete, soil stabilization, and then also bridges and paving. Again, we fall into that heavy civil side, and we're signatory to 5 unions. We're a unionized employer. And what that means is that we work with the carpenters and laborers union, cement masons, operators, and teamsters.
Okay, great, thank you. So what positions and skills are you looking for currently or during the summer or into the future?
For summer work especially, coming up, we are looking for carpenters, laborers, cement masons, operators, and teamsters. One of the things that I love that our owner says very often is we're always looking for outstanding construction professionals. And so that could come in a variety of ways. Our needs for a company like us can change daily. And so as we like to get introductions and meet those outstanding construction professionals, so when those needs arise, we can reach out and point to those people. Since we do work with the unions, it's possible that we can speak to someone who isn't quite set up with the unions or currently working with them and help them with those next steps as to what that looks like.
Okay, so you can help them navigate the whole union structure.
Yeah, there's great resources out there for stuff like that. Two that come to mind right away is, I know that I Build America has a great website for people to check out, and then OCA as well. Okay.
So it sounds like, Ashley, from what you're talking about, you've already met with our construction teacher, Troy Dennison. So construction, have you looked at all into our ag and heavy equipment program? Would that be a fit at all for your company?
We have not gotten an opportunity to get an introduction there. And my boss may have at some point. I personally have not. As far as being in the heavy civil and working with operators, we do have a lot of heavy machinery that we hire people to operate.
Okay, good. So
we also do have mechanics as well. We run our own shop for our machine, and so we do have a need for mechanics as well.
Oh, okay, that's good. We'll include that in our information below the video when we post it. So why does a student from the Career Center make a good connection for you?
A student from the Career Center makes a good connection for us because we're looking for the skill sets that they're getting there. But the thing that would really stand out to us would be more the character. I don't like to say it factor, but Dorsey Igel has a really good culture, and there's really a standard of excellence amongst our construction professionals. We really care about doing the right thing first, safety first. There's just a huge culture component that we definitely look for in someone being the right fit. And I feel that some of the kids that we have gotten to meet with out of our trades academies, there's a few others that we've met and hired from, and we've been able to find younger talent that's been instilled in during their programs. They come out with some of those alignments that we're looking for. Not that our unions provide plenty of people that have such a strong character and morale that we're looking for, but we've also found that in the trades academies too.
Okay, great. Well, I think we have quite a few students that would fit that category. So why should someone consider working for your company?
Yes, I gave this one a little bit of thought. I didn't want to just give you the 15 quick bullet points and here's what we are. Our website is completely accessible to anybody. And if you also want to add that into the bullet points, it's buildwithigel.com. And there's a lot of information. Our history is pretty, I think for someone who gets excited about learning about business structures and models, I know it might not be as relatable. Our history is pretty impressive. It's a family-ran company. It's still family-owned. We're fourth generation. Started in 1911, so this upcoming year is going to be our 110th anniversary.
Wow.
And for us, yes, and for us, I see a lot of a longevity in our company. And so with our, when people come, they come and make a home here. Mm-hmm. And again, some of that can come down to work and need, but people do, I see across the board in the field and in the office, people do come to Igel and it becomes a part of them. And one of the first things I learned about our owner is I learned that he goes out on the site. Like, he's not an untouchable person to our employees, and he's very accessible. And I like that safety is the priority. Mm-hmm. That I know there's lots of companies that say that, but I've watched in just my time at Igel, I've watched them carry out safety being a priority. I work directly for the director of safety, so I get a little bit more hands-on experience there. And it's been, for me to see a family-run business run at this size is also just very impressive. We have lots of jobs running all at the same time and concurrently. So it's a culture fit, but it is a good company from what I've seen too.
So are there opportunities for growth and advancement or advanced training of any kind with you?
Yes, yes, that is definitely a great question. So Igel, George J. Igel and Company, they have a really strong belief in the fact that the number one asset in their company is their people. And so I have even witnessed myself professional soft skills development along with professional skills development. And so what that looks like, we've had my boss, the director of safety, Mary, I've watched her lead a crucial conversations training for for some carpenters and laborers and operators. And I've watched us develop job descriptions for more of leadership positions in those roles themselves. I've watched people be promoted into a superintendent position from a superintendent in training. And so soft skills to leadership skills, it's a whole package. And I think it's something that's not overlooked or taken for granted here for sure.
Great. Okay, great. Thank you for that. So what is the next step? If we have a student who is interested in applying, what do they do next?
For those students, so if assuming they're in the construction trades or they're working in the heavy machines or diesel mechanic, the simplest way to get in contact with Igel is to go to buildwithigel.com, and under that we have contact us, and on that spot, when you click on contact us, there's a spot for employment/careers, and there we have listed our union roles. And then there's other roles there as well. And then we have a spot for general applicants. And so if they want to fill out and get some contact information, they can say in it probably takes less than 2 minutes, just a quick snippet as to the fact that they're coming from your career center, they're interested in an apprenticeship, they're interested in learning what their options are. And then that actually comes directly to me. And that's actually why I'm the one here speaking.
Okay, great.
And well, then they will, we'll be able to work with them from there on just getting in touch.
Okay, so we have some juniors that will be going into their senior year. Would they be eligible for any type of an apprenticeship over the summer at all, or opportunity for some entry-level work to help them in their career field of choice?
So I believe the magic number is 18 when it comes to the unions being involved. And I can definitely understand why that would be the case. So for that, to dig into it deeper, we'd have to look into just a couple of those facts. It's not really the grade level as much as the age, and going from there. So if there are kids in that situation, I would encourage them to reach out to me and we can have a conversation about what that looks like. I don't want to say no, um, but I do think that we have a little bit more limitations there as to what's available, and so we need to just look into it a little bit more.
Okay, great. Well, do you have anything else you want to add, Ashley, before we close out this interview?
I don't think so. I think we covered my list of things to make sure that I got to share a little bit of my personal experience. I know I'm not the one running the machines and wearing the hard hat all day, but it's been a great company and a positive experience. So hopefully we'll be able to connect with some of the students this year.
Great. I hope so too. And thank you very much for taking your time today to join us on our first ever virtual job fair 2020. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ashley.
Yes.
Have a
My
good
first time too. You
Thank
too.
you.